Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And this game is the culmination and the collision of two undefeated teams, two teams that have defied the odds and come through this season unblemished. Now, each looking to take one final step and become a college football undefeated national champion, as we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a team from the ACC, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. Two teams enter, one team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. This one will be fair caught. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
There's a challenging 3rd and 8 now in this opening possession. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's got it. Tackle was made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. On the run, it's Walters. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Throws a stiff arm. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That's caught. It's Wells.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's third down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
The guys up front line up. It's first down. They'll run it here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
The defensive coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. It's 3rd down for the offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Here we go on 4th down. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Yeah, that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
Gives it to the back. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball in the backfield because they're dangerous in the pass.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Five-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Using his legs here. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a 4th down play. And the Tigers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a first down.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal. The Tigers will line up now. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up second and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Chris, I know they got some positive yards here, but I got to say, I'm really impressed with this defense and the way they're flying to the football. They realize, hey, this is the national championship. They got to try to buck up here down by their own goal line and come up with a big play now on third down.
The pocket breaking down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Boy, it's third and goal, Chris, and they decide to throw for it. Nowhere to go with the football. The defense comes up with this big sack. And as an offensive coordinator, I don't think it's a bad call at all, but you got to put more pressure on this quarterback to make quicker decisions to get the ball out of his hands much quicker.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on 4th. He's looking deep here. Catch made wide open way downfield. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Irish.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum. And a chance at a big play.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete with a very quick throw.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And is intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Inside the 20. Crosses the 10. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown. Fighting Irish. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Automatic in the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. And there's the handoff. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. And the Tigers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Sticking with the running game. They stop him, but it's a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They'll hand it off. Everyone moves the ball across the 40.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
They keep the drive going. It's a first down of the 46.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some.
Lofting it toward the left sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Tigers.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's got it inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
That gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Here comes a handoff. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Pitches to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking for some space. It's Walters.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a 2-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here, he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The pass is caught, but they rule him out of bounds, so it's incomplete. 2nd and 10 here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He'll throw it now. The pass is caught, and they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Oh, and he couldn't quite hold on. The big guy had a chance for a first down interception, but it falls incomplete. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. He'll hand it off. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. The clock is still running. I'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And the receivers got it.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. It's a jet sweep. Receiver trying to turn the corner. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Man, I love...
By going with the jet sweep, get the ball in the hands of an outstanding playmaker. He gets around the edge and gets into space with that kind of speed. He's dangerous.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's complete downfield. He'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. It'll be a 1st down.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Clemson. And they will claim the second half lead.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver, what I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He'll take a deep shot. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
2nd down after that previous play. Linebackers making some adjustments now. We'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
I mean, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Makes the catch. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the returner will be brought down. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And the single back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
The throw complete to the running back underneath. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
There's a shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce. Because these receivers make catches like this all the time, and if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Tigers come to the line in a hurry-up. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. Fighting off the defender. It's a fumble. Looks like the offense able to recover it there. And the Tigers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. And they get set now to try the PAT.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Lets it go under heavy pressure, takes a shot. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eye.
And he lofts it toward the left sideline. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Most offensive coaches, they're going to be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man. But I'm curious to see if they're going to test this defensive back again because of the excellent coverage he's having out there.
He'll hand it off. Oh, what a move. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Here's the handoff. Powers through the tackle. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to third down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. But you got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Hudson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback dropping back. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Running back grabs it on a screen. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. It was a 1st and 10 play.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback operating an empty set. Second down, we're going to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Strong game by this quarterback. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The freshman shows inexperience. Lucky he didn't get intercepted.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
The back's got it. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
You got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Now it's second down here. They'll ride the back again here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Crucial third down play coming up. Can he make it to the marker? And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. The Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. A running play called on fourth down. He didn't make it. Stopped short. That is a crucial turnover on downs here in this tight football game.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. No huddle here for the offense. And the tailback's got it again. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver makes the grab, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The offense going with the hurry up.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's escaping the pocket now. Makes the grab on the right side for a big gain. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal.
Hey, you're trailing late in a game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
Stop right there at the line. No gain. Let's see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball is not intercepted.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, Irish. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
But this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Remember last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up 2nd down. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. And the Tigers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for a deep completion. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be 2nd down.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
completion makes it second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
The important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. He's having one of those dream performances.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. We've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Caught quickly. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the shotgun, drops back. Tipped and then drops. Chance to make a play, but instead it's third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
He hands it off from the gun. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So late in this 4-point game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, looking for a fourth down conversion. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Clemson. They jump in front here in the fourth. Championship game, and there is nobody who can cover this guy. What a monster performance by this receiver.
Chris, one of the biggest stage in college football, and this guy's treating it like he's playing a video game. My gosh, he's got this defense in la-la land out there.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Catch is made deep down the right sideline. Keeps a foot in bounds. What concentration.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
First down here for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw it behind the receiver. So second down after the incompletion. They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Empty set now, 5 wide. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick grab. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage. On third down, he drops to throw. Snags the quick throw. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. They're playing hurry up, but they're already in range for a game-time field goal. And the offense takes timeout with 26 seconds remaining. Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Boy, you got to love that. An aggressive call by the offensive coordinator that pays off with good, tough running by the back. Fourth quarter, and you're going for it on fourth down. They call his number, and he delivers for a new set of downs.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. Touchdown, Fighting Irish to claim the lead here in the final minute.
Chris, what a drive by this offense to put the go-ahead score up with under 10 seconds to go. You know, as a quarterback, you hope for opportunities like this, and this offense and the quarterback delivers in a big way.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away and hope the defense can just hang on for a few more seconds. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Oh, the ball comes loose. And the return team able to make the recovery and avoid a damaging turnover there. You've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk. National champion.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship.